Thank you for taking the time to come out here. We're going to have a great event tonight. It's going to be very interactive. So I hope you guys are all ready to do some work, get excited, get loud, get boisterous, because I am. I'm pumped up. So to get started, my name is Josh, and I just wanted you guys to know a little bit more about me. Let's just turn this thing on. My name is Josh. I run a company called Meridian Global, so I do coaching and consulting. Basically, to get started, I did what every kid did that didn't know what he wanted to do. I went to Homestead and did advertising. Basically, that was, to me, I have no idea what I want to do with my life, so I went and did that. But I'm really, really grateful that I did, because it led me on the path that I'm on now, and I love marketing, I love digital marketing, I love advertising, and I love working with people, so really, really happy I did that. Straight out of Homestead, I moved into Fairfax Media, so I started working at Fairfax Media, selling advertising and all sorts of brand communication stuff for some pretty big companies, actually. This is me on my first day. So my mum was very proud of me there. So I was working with companies like Rolex and Deals and Chemist Warehouse and Breguet and BMW, helping them communicate their brand in all sorts of Fairfax publications. So it was AFR, BRW, The Age, all sorts of publications. So I learnt a lot in that. And I sort of left Fairfax Media when the digital game was sort of starting, so they were doing a lot of training with their staff. And I took all that training and I said, thank you very much. I'm going to start my own business. So I decided that I wanted to have more impact. All right? I wanted to have more impact on the market, and I wanted to start working directly with companies and helping them grow their business instead of doing it proxy through Fairfax Media. So I started Tondo Digital, which is my digital marketing business that I still have to this day. And I absolutely love it. I love digital marketing. I love working with people on digital marketing. It's all about brand message. It's about systems. We do a lot of things with messenger bots, which is very exciting. I don't go into that in this presentation, but look into messenger bots. That's the next big thing. Facebook, social, all over it. Absolutely love it. And then from there, in the last 12 months, I moved into coaching solopreneurs and businesses. So that's what kind of this has all come out of. I'm helping a lot of people all over the world grow their business using all sorts of things. I have this system called the money method, which is what this presentation is all about. You're going to actually learn the money method. But not only that, we're actually going to implement the money method into your business. We're going to do a workshop where you actually walk out of this place with all the information and tools that you need to actually run this yourself. And this is how I run my business. I'm not just teaching this as like one of my things that I teach. This is what I do to grow my business as well. So the money method is epic, absolutely epic. So can I get some energy? Can I get some pump up? Can we clap ourselves for being here tonight? That's it, let's go, let's get going. Come on, louder, 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 that's it. All right, cool. So there's three things that I want you guys to know about me before we get started, all right? There's three core beliefs that I have. And I want you guys to feel these core beliefs, and I want you to understand that this is what I'm all about. First of all, everything starts with messaging. Okay, if you don't have your messaging right, it doesn't matter what you do or what you sell, you will not succeed. You need to get the messaging right first. I did a whole presentation last month about messaging, and I'm going to touch on it in this presentation as well. So don't worry, you will know how to create a brand message after this presentation. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that in this presentation as well. But if you're not utilizing social media to grow your business, doesn't matter what it is that you do, the business can grow further. Okay? So social media, and also mindset is 80%. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that as well. But it's going to be all about you today, all right? You've learnt about me. You know what I'm all about. You understand my core beliefs. It's all about you. And like I said, this is going to be really interactive. It's going to be fun. I want you guys to be pumped up, full of energy. So can I get everyone to stand on their feet real quick? And I want you to find someone. I want you to look at someone. And I want you to tell them, I'm going to play more full out than you. I want you to tell them right now, I'm going to play more full out than you. Just look at someone. There you go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, do it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Feel it. Feel the energy. Feel the energy. You can sit down now. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for playing out there. This is all about, Belinda, you're loving this, aren't you? No, I'm just really not. You're loving this. All right, cool. So I want you guys to think about something real quick. What would it feel like to have clients all over the globe? Overwhelming. That's interesting.
In Australia, it's a very bad time zone. You have to get up really.
That is true. That is true. But if we want the business to grow, you know, it's one hell of a way to be able to grow the business is to have clients all over the world.
You don't want them all over the world.
Well, then it doesn't matter.
That's right.
Absolutely, that's fine. That is totally fine. If you haven't got a business that you don't want to globalize, that's totally fine. You can still utilize social media to talk to everyone in Australia. That's totally fine. So thank you for saying that. But for a business that can globalize, let's say you sell time for money, if you're a consultant or some sort of solopreneur that does digital marketing or something like that, you can work with anyone on the planet, right? Okay, so that's what you want to think about. So, there we go. So this is why it's important to utilize social media. I just wanted to highlight a couple of facts about it. There are 2.3 billion monthly active users on Facebook, over 1 billion on Instagram, and 250 million active users on LinkedIn. And there's a storm headed for South America. So the point is your target audience is out there. They are somewhere. I was talking to someone before, I don't know who it was. I was saying that it doesn't matter what it is that you do, your target audience is on one of the social media platforms. Maybe it's not Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe it's Pinterest. Maybe it's Snapchat. But they are out there and you can talk to them. And if you're not already doing that, that's one way that you can grow your business straight away. Okay? On top of that, they're also easy to find. These social media platforms are making it so easy for us now to find our target audience on these platforms. And I'm going to show you a couple of cool ways that we can do that tonight. Are we pumped about that? Yeah? How are we feeling? So, first of all, this is a common misconception. All right? The common misconception is that making money online, you know, it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money maybe. Some people might think that it's pretty hard to do. But what I'm saying right now, and with this system that I'm going to show you, you're going to see that not only does it not take a lot of time, it takes no money at all. I don't spend a dollar on ads to grow my business. I don't spend a dollar on ads. I do it all organically, and it's really, really easy. After you do it for a while and you start building up some momentum, you can get some incredible results just by using social media. Okay, I'm seeing some nodding around. So, this is what we're going to go through today. We're going to talk about the money method, which is my 5-step system that helps solopreneurs, business owners all over the world. It doesn't matter what country or culture you are in, you can work with this. I've got clients in Israel that are using this and making money. I've got clients in Pakistan that are using this and making money. I've got clients in America that are using this and making money. England, New Zealand, all over Australia. You can make money with this system. Okay, so I'm going to take you through each and every single one of these steps. But first of all, let's start with messaging. So this is the formula for a brand message. I'm seeing some nods. So, yeah, sure. Got it? So this is the formula for messaging. Okay, like I said, this is so important to have a strong brand message. Has anyone here heard of Todd Brown? No one's heard of Todd Brown? So Todd Brown is an American marketer. He's got this concept called the big marketing idea. This is what I've sort of crafted this based on his big marketing idea because it's such an epic way of creating a brand message. So there is 2 parts to any quality brand message that you put to market. The first part is a personal promise. You need to understand what it is that your target audience is dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Okay? And not only that, what is it that you provide for them? Once you understand them on a deep level, what is it that you actually provide for them that would be high valuable for them? High value, right? This is what we need to work out. And then from that, we create a promise. We basically say to them, look, after working with me for 3 months, this is what you're going to have. That's the key to creating a good personal promise, is thinking to yourself, ask yourself this question right now. I'm going to be asking it to you later on in the workshop, but ask yourself right now, start thinking about it. After working with me for 3 months, what will my client have? Once you understand that, once you know what it is that you provide for your client, if you go to market saying, this is what I can do for you, you'll create instant resonance with your target audience. They will connect with you on a deep level because now you're saying to them, I can provide for you the thing that you actually want. And the idea is to go deep. Go deep. Once you think you know it, ask yourself, for what purpose would they want this thing? Maybe for me, so I'm a coach, right? So people might come to me saying, I want more sales, I want more leads, I want to have a better mindset so I can make, my business grow, right? But if we think about that for a second, if we think, why do you want more leads? You want more leads so that you can make more sales. Why do you want more sales? You want more sales because you want to make more money. And we got to the core of it. So the idea is, once you think you know what it is, ask yourself, for what purpose would these people want that? For what purpose would this person want to work with me? What do I actually provide for them?
Is purpose the same as value proposition?
Value proposition are similar, but it's basically, what I want is for you guys to understand that you're offering someone something, all right? So for me, when I was doing web design, I wasn't offering websites. I was offering more leads online. I was offering business growth. I was offering exposure. I was offering so much more than just a website. And that's what I want you guys to think of as well. I know there's a fitness guy in here. You're not offering fitness, you're offering fulfillment. You're offering, you're offering your people health and happiness, your clients health and happiness. It's not just, hey, I can make you fit. It goes a little bit further than that, is what I want people to understand. So once we've worked that out and we start going to market saying, hey, I can help you do this, we're telling them something they didn't already know about themselves, especially if they think they want sales or leads, and we're saying, hey, we can help you make more money. So when we do that, we gain instant authority, and that's the whole point of the money method, right? Is to gain credibility and authority in the market. We want people to see us, and when we do that, we create a personal brand. Okay? And that's what we're trying to do here with the money method, is create a personal brand that people can connect with. Okay? The next part of the formula, because I know what you're thinking, like, that's cool, I've heard that all before, I've seen that, I've done that, I've already got a promise. You haven't got a unique mechanism. And this is where we go next level with it, okay? So the unique mechanism is the tool, the process, the method, the principle, the philosophy, the structure, the framework, the system, the whatever, that helps you achieve that promise for your clients. Okay? So for me, I'm in market saying I can help you make more money if you're a solopreneur, if you're a business owner. Tons of people are saying that. Everyone's saying that. But I have the money method. That's my 5-step system helping solopreneurs make more money in the market. Okay? So I've got a system, a proven system that helps my clients actually achieve the goal that I'm telling them they can achieve. So we want to work out what your system is, what your approach, what your philosophy is that helps you achieve the promise for your clients. So now you're supporting the promise in market. You're not just saying, hey, I can help you do this thing, let's talk about it. You're saying, I can help you do this thing because I have this particular system that helps you do it. And what it does is it highlights the uniqueness of your services. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to do two things. We're trying to resonate with your target audience with the promise, and then we're highlighting the uniqueness of your particular services with the unique mechanism. So it's about them, and then it's about you. It's about them, it's about you. I can help you because I have this thing. I can help you because I have this thing. I can help you make more money because I have the money method. All right? If you implement this and use it in market, doesn't matter what you do, there is a unique mechanism for you, you will instantly start to connect with your target audience. And they won't know why, but they'll connect with you. They'll be drawn to you because they'll want to know more about this thing. When you give it a name, what you have is intellectual property. Money method is my intellectual property. It's my 5-step system. Everyone in this room has a unique mechanism for their business. We just got to tease it out of you. And that's what we're going to do tonight.
Do you have to register it?
No, you can if you want. Copyright, trademark it. Can I get you to stand up? Is that cool? Theo, hand for Theo. Round of applause for Theo. Come over here, my man.
Okay.
Ask that question again.
What if you're not in the business of selling systems? You just want to run a business.
Okay, so you just want to run a business.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about what you do.
I'm in sales and marketing for a global IT firm.
Okay, cool. Global IT firm. So who are you working with? Who's your target audience?
Everyone around the world.
Everyone around the world. And what do you do for them? What do you provide for them?
We provide IT. Basically, what we provide for them is global engineering on an enterprise-wide scale. So we do software engineering, software development.
Okay,
we
cool.
have teams that we send out.
So let me ask you something. So after 3 months of working with your business, you get on your new client. 3 months later, what are they going to have that they didn't have prior to working with you? Safety, security.
Are they going to have an agile working model?
Agile working model. So you provide agile working models.
Correct.
Can we go any deeper? For what purpose would they want an agile working model? What does that provide for them?
Provides them security. We do IT security, so they get security. Provides them with better software systems to run a more agile business, a more streamlined business.
All right, so what you do is like streamline, so now you're streamlining their business.
Correct.
So you're creating flexibility, agility, and you're streamlining their business. So let's say that's your promise right now. Tell me how your business provides that service to their clients.
Well, how we provide that service is through scalable teams and scalable teams locally, onshore and offshore.
Okay, cool. So if we're looking at this, right, see, now what we're doing, so this is how we create a unique mechanism. We first have a look at the promise. What is it that we can provide for our target audience, right? We first look at the promise, then it's about the unique mechanism. And what you're telling me is that there's almost different pillars
Correct.
to this unique mechanism. There's
Correct.
4 or 5 things that they look at, factors in a business that create the scalability, flexibility, and agile workforce, that streamlined business that we're trying to create. So what I would say to you is get down on a piece of paper, what are the 4 or 5 key things that you guys look at in a business and implement in that business to actually create that streamlined business, to create that agility and flexibility, and then you give it a name. You call it like the key. I was working with a client last night and we were talking about her business, and she does consultancy. And she was saying that there's 3 things that she looks at in any business: vision, communication, and staff morale. She works with corporates, right? So what we did is we called them the dynamic energy principles, because she talks a lot about dynamic energy within a business, and that's how a business grows, right? So now she has 3 dynamic energy principles that helps a business grow. So she calls it the dynamic energy principles, and each of those principles are vision, communication, and staff morale. Now she's got a story to market. So what I'm hearing from you is that you're going to market saying, hey, I can help you create a flexible, agile, and streamlined business using these 4 or 5 different principles that we look at when we enter a business to help you get better results.
Yes.
Round of applause for Theo. Thank you, Theo. And that's how it's done. And that's what I want you guys to do later today as well. So, whoa. So once we have that message to market, what we want to do is start using our social media to tell everyone about it. We want to use our social media to tell everyone about it, because your friends list is about to skyrocket. It might not now. You might only have a couple of 100 friends, whatever. It doesn't matter. We start with whatever we have. The whole idea is we want to brand our social media. And here's the thing. I believe we should be using our personal profile, because what we're trying to do is build a personal brand. We want people to connect our message with our name. We want to become synonymous with business growth, with happier and healthier lifestyles, with streamlined businesses. We want people to connect our name to our message. And that's why I think we should use our personal profiles. So that's what I've done. So these are all my personal profiles. I've just got Facebook and Instagram here. But the idea is once you have that message, plaster it everywhere. Anyone that comes to your profile should know exactly what you do as soon as they land on that page. Utilize these pages as sales pages. My social media profile pages are my sales pages. When people land on them, they know what I do. They see all this content that I push out, and I'll talk more about that in a sec. All I need to do is get people to my page, and they're half sold. And then you use the rest of the money method to get there. But if you can get people to your page, and your page is talking about your message, then that's half the battle. So if you look at my Instagram here, I help solopreneurs make more money. Build a brand and sell with the money method. Founder of the Magnetic Millionaire Academy. Find out more today. Boom, link to my online course. Here's my Facebook. Got the caption up there. I've got the cover photo pushing people to my free Facebook group. I got my intro here. I help solopreneurs use the money method, social media, and law of attraction to make more money. My featured image, I have one featured image, and it's pointing people to my URL just below that, which pushes people to my free Facebook group. This is a sales page right here. And that's what I want you guys to do as well. That's how we can make this really work, okay? Social media is key. So we move on to the next step, okay? So that's messaging. Omnipresence is the next step. This is step 2. So money method is an acronym, M-O-N-E-Y. Step 2 is O, omnipresence, okay? Omnipresence is all about being seen, creating exposure on social media, okay? So what we want to do is we want to enter this step. See, here's where a lot of people go wrong. They go, okay, cool, I can get exposure online. I'm going to start talking about my services and telling my prices and stuff. No. The idea here, the mindset that I want you guys to have is I'm going to add so much freaking value to the market that people are going to have their life changed just by watching one of my videos, okay? We want to change people's lives with our videos. That's what's on the line here. It doesn't matter what you do. I want you to change their lives with your content, okay? So we're using Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. And I was talking to, sorry man, what was your name? Sorry? Francis. I was talking to Francis about it doesn't matter what social media platform you use. You find out where your target audience is and you use that one. Maybe you put more focus into Facebook than Pinterest. Maybe you only use Pinterest. Maybe you're using YouTube. I personally, the hierarchy ladder for me is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Facebook because I know all the solopreneurs are on Facebook. Instagram because I know all the solopreneurs are on Instagram. They're probably not as present on Instagram than they are on Facebook. And then LinkedIn because I'm also talking to business owners. So a lot of people like to set up their profiles that way. So I know that my target audience are in those 3 platforms. So the idea is you work out which ones are the right ones for you, for your business. Where is my target audience? And then from there, you start putting the effort into those platforms, okay? And what we want to be doing is publishing daily content. The key thing here to omnipresence, to creating omnipresence in social media, is to post daily. We want every time someone gets on Facebook and opens the app, we want them to see our face. We want them to see our name. We want them to see our content. And this will help us create that credibility and help us connect our name with the message that we have to market. Because once we have the message, all the omnipresence content is related to that message. Okay, so your video content might be around the promise that you have, right? And really relating with your target audience, going, hey, I understand that this is the issue you're having, this is the issue you're having, this is the issue you're having, and this is what I've seen work really well in market. Or it could be content around your unique mechanism. This is how we create results for the businesses that we work with, et cetera, et cetera. And the most effective forms of posts are stuff like this, okay? This is the kind of stuff that I post all the time. So you've either got videos with the colored bars at the top and the bottom, and if you want to know how to do that, just hit me up afterwards and I'll show you how to do that using apps and stuff. Live videos on Facebook, that's key. Lives on Instagram as well, that's really good for getting exposure. And long form posts as well. It's a dying art in actually posting. Everyone's posting videos these days, right? And Facebook is moving towards that. But if you post a really engaging long form post, people see it, people read it, they'll take the time to read it. This post is pretty long, but I've done ones like probably 3 times as long, and you get hundreds of people reading that and engaging with those posts.
What about Facebook's algorithm now? Because I know if you post a lot, sometimes readers won't see that due to the new Facebook algorithm. Is there any issues you've found with that?
No, I haven't found any issues with that. So I post every single day, and my engagement's constantly growing, yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. So, I mean, the thing is, if I lent myself to that story and stopped posting daily, then that's just, that's a story I'm telling myself.
Yeah, cool.
You know what I mean? So the whole idea is we want to create that omnipresence, and it helps you to produce content on a daily basis as well, because now you're getting to know your content. A lot of people don't even talk about themselves unless they're in a sales conversation, right? We want to be getting to know our content on an emotional, very intimate level, and by doing lives, videos all the times, just constantly being out there talking to people, we're going to be able to do that. We're going to be able to connect with our message.
Is that content got to be original content, or can you just copy something you've got in front of you?
Totally, whatever you like.
And I was under the impression long posts are a no-no these days. People just don't spend time reading it.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying is that I had the same story. I was telling myself the same story, and then I started doing them. And I had a lot of engagement, if not more engagement on those long form posts, because people want to connect, and those long form posts allow you to really word things the way you want them to word them if you're not great on video, right? But no, I don't find that. I find that long form posts actually go really well for me. So this was like very shortly after I posted it, and a bunch of likes, 10 comments already. So you get plenty of engagement on these. And if you actually go to my profile after this, and I encourage you to add me, you'll see all the different types of posts that I post and all the things that I'm talking about, and you'll see the long form posts and the kind of engagement that you get on those things. Belinda knows what I'm talking about. Boom. So the key thing here, guys, is we don't want to do any selling in this content. No selling in this content. Because as soon as we start selling, we lose that credibility, we lose that authority. All right? We want to be adding genuine value to the market. We want people to look at us and go, wow, that guy's changing my life. I'm so happy that I came across this person and saw some of his content. I implemented one of these things, and man, it went so well. You don't want to sell at all, because you lose that credibility. You lose that magic. You lose that magic. If you're in a video and then halfway through you just stop to try to sell something, you lose that magic. You lose that sexual tension. You know what I mean? You lose, it's like you're with your partner, and then you're doing your thing, and then someone farts. It's like that.
Is that like, there are these, I don't know if you've heard of this lady called Ashley Bynes. Are you aware of that?
I do know Ashley Bynes,
She
yep.
posts weird stuff, like she'll post things of her in her bed with her partner laughing about a teddy bear, something stupid like
See,
that.
that's because her audience wants to connect with her on an emotional level. So she does that intentionally. So Ashley Bynes is if you add Ashley Bynes on Snapchat, she posts about 50 times a day.
Yeah.
And it's her walking down the street with her, she's wearing all the fitness gear, she's with her kids, she's with her husband, she's in Maldives, like walking around the Maldives. She does that on purpose because she wants people to connect with her, and because her target audience is probably young females up to about 35, 40 years old, and they're like, oh, I just know Ashley Bynes so well, I'm going to buy her gym gear. I'm going to buy her protein, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, Ashley's the best. I've learned so much from Ashley. That's just another way. She's building a personal brand. And her personal brand is, I'm an approachable, friendly female. I get you, females.
Gotcha.
You can connect with me. I have a kid. I have a loving husband. You understand. You get it. You're there as well. Buy my stuff.
If you're not selling via social media, are you redirecting into another lead page to sell them from there?
Yeah, so are you selling a product? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, absolutely. So what you'd be doing is you would be setting up your social media to tell people how they can buy from you. So your call to action wouldn't be a free Facebook. Can I get you to come up the front? Is that cool? What's your name? Josh. Round of applause for Josh. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for coming up. So what product are you selling?
I run a travel website.
Travel website.
I sell ebooks, so travel guides.
Unreal. So your call to action in the cover photo and all over the featured image and your link underneath the featured image would be pushing people to either a sales page or your product page, or maybe you want to sell a particular book that's a low value one just to get people into your list so you can start.
Email and start repitching.
Exactly, exactly right. So you would be thinking about, all right, what's a low value offer? So my low value offer is a free Facebook group. I want people to go from my Facebook page into a free Facebook group because that's where I do high value videos, and then from there you close them into coaching.
In by the post, but have your pitch kind of static, always there. Whenever they go
Always
to the page,
there.
it's always there.
Because this is what happens, right? So when you're posting video, you would be posting video about the products, and you'd be connecting with your target audience on a very deep way, So you would work out what their problems are, and you would be like, hey, it's Josh here. I get that you're having this issue, this issue, this issue. I've been there. Here's a product that we have, and this is how it's going to help you. So like even take people through a couple of the pages of the ebooks. Go, yeah, dude, like this page changed my life. I actually went there last week. Like, oh my God, Turkey is what a crazy country this is. And start talking about Turkey and go, you did the hot air balloons and it was amazing and such a great experience for couples. And then your headline is like, best experience ever for couples. And then if someone is in your target audience and they've come across your account, and first of all, they're seeing this, they're like, oh, this guy's into like travel guides and stuff. That's cool. Then they go through your content and they see this. It's like best experience ever for couples. And it's a boyfriend that's coming up to his anniversary. He's like, shit, what am I going to do? He's going to watch that video because now you're saying to him, I've got the answer for you. And then he watches that and now he's connecting with you on a deeper level. He's getting to know your face. He's getting to know your voice. You know what I mean? And then what happens is he's going to resonate with that and he's either going to go back to your page and then do something or he's not. That doesn't matter as well because now what we're doing, we're building a tribe. We're building a fan base. What's your surname?
Shepherd.
Josh Shepherd changed my life. He helped me create an experience with my girlfriend that we are never going to forget. Or maybe he just goes to his girlfriend and, hey, this Josh Shepherd guy has got this cool idea. Do you want to go to Turkey for our anniversary? He knows your name now. So if he doesn't do that trip, maybe she's like, no, let's not do that. Let's save some money. And then 3 weeks later, you do a post about, go to Portsea, go check out this Airbnb at Portsea. It's amazing. And then he goes, hey, this weekend, you, me, Portsea, let's do it. He looks like a legend. You have helped him create that experience with him and his girlfriend. Straight away credibility. Make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. Round of applause for Josh. That omnipresence. Our Facebook page is now being seen by a ton of people and you're getting engagement on all of the posts. People are loving your stuff. We need to bring more people in from your target audience. This is the great thing about Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, whatever social media tool you're using, you can build your audience for free. Okay, and that's what we're doing in this step. New audience. We want to find out where is our target audience? Where are they active online? And like I said before, they're all active online. Everyone we want to talk to, doesn't matter who it is that you talk to, they're all somewhere. They're all somewhere. Who's someone in this room who thinks that their target audience isn't on social media? C-suites.
CIOs, they're hard to find.
LinkedIn?
Maybe.
You'd find them on LinkedIn, surely. You don't reckon they have personal accounts?
Go on Facebook, because often if you're solving a problem for a C-suite, the C-suite is not your target. It's generally a secretary or someone underneath that who suggests stuff to a C-suite.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you're talking to the people around the C-suites all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to, they'll be...
Like, your marketing changes slightly to stuff like, is your company running around in circles? Because you're then targeting someone who has some influence within the company. Look amazing if they were able to solve the problem.
Yeah, if they pass that information up to a C-suite and then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, look at that thing that I helped achieve this business. And then the C-suite feels good because they were the one that's still like to the board, they've like promoted this thing and it's worked well. So it just keeps going down. It's like network marketing. So that's what we want to do. We want to, how good's this? Oh, I love it. So what we want to do is, I call it a social sphere. All right. If we imagine our Facebook account, Instagram account, LinkedIn account as like a globe, everyone that's connected to us is in this globe, right? This sphere is people that can see our content. This is where we're getting exposure. Okay. And I call it the social sphere. So what we want to do is we want to get more people and we want to bring them into the sphere. We want to go find our target audience and we want to connect with them. We want to send them friend requests. We want to engage with them in some way so that they come to our page and send us friend requests. But that's all you need to do. This is how I've built my business, is by sending friend requests. So what I do is I go to Facebook groups and I find Facebook groups that have my target audience, and there's a ton of them out there for solopreneurs, business owners and stuff. And I literally get involved in those groups and send friend requests to as many people as I can. I've maxed out at 5,000 friends now, so I can't do it anymore. but all 5,000 of those friends are people from these solopreneur groups. So I have 5,000 people that I'm talking to on a daily basis that are hearing my message and connecting with me on an emotional way. I have people messaging me all the time saying, oh, it's so good that you don't try to sell anything, man. Like, there needs to be more people like you. And I'm like, yeah, let's jump on a call. And then I sell them on the call. I'm like, yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, dude. And the thing is, you want to have that intention of, I'm going to add as much value as possible, right? Like, that has to be part of this. You have to go into it with that kind of intention. But what I'm saying to you is that by doing that, you're going to create good vibes and people are going to want to connect with you on a deeper level. And then when they do, that's when we strike. Anyway, what's going to happen when you send friend requests to other people is they're going to land on your page. Okay, so let's imagine I just send a friend request to Shelly. She's a digital marketer. She works for herself. She's not making the money she wants. She goes, who's this Josh guy that just added me? She clicks on my name. Boom, sales page. She's seeing my face. She's seeing my message. I help solopreneurs use social to build a brand, generate leads, and make more money. Oh my God, I want to make more money. That's what I'm all about. She scrolls down a little bit further. I help solopreneurs use the money method, social media, and law of attraction to make more money. Wow, this is interesting. Who's this guy? Keep scrolling. Boom, she sees my content. Stop holding your emotions for ransom. What? That's interesting. What's going on with that? What? So it's preventing you from creating better results. I want better results in my business. Boom, she watches the video. She connects with my video on a deep, emotional way, and she gives me a like. Maybe she accepts my friend request. Maybe she comments on a video. If it's sending people to YouTube, maybe she subscribes to my channel. Sending it to Instagram, she likes it. Maybe she shares something or she does a hashtag sick in the comments or something. You know, she gets involved in it. Now she's engaging with my content. So not only is she in my social sphere, but she's engaging. Okay, she's engaging with my content. And when she does, I engage with her. When she engages with me, I engage with her. Always. Anyone that likes a video, comments on a video, gets involved on my page in some way, I'm sending them a message. And we can do it for free. I don't need to ask for an email or a mobile number or anything. I just send her a message over Facebook, Instagram, whatever. LinkedIn, Pinterest. I'm just sending a message, right? And I'm just starting a conversation with her. I'm just saying, hey, what's going on in business? Question mark. She already knows that I'm the guy that helps solopreneurs make more money. So that's the pre-frame. She already understands that's how I can help her. That's the pre-frame. She's already been pre-framed. So then when I touch base with her, she's already thinking, oh, this is the guy that can help me make more money. So when I say to her, hey, how's business? How many clients you got at the moment? She's going to open up to me. This is what happens all the time. And I tell you what, if she doesn't open up to me, whatever. Because the intention is not to sell in this message either. It's to continue a conversation and to get to know your 5,000 friends in a more intimate way. All right, you're just starting a conversation to find out what the issues are. And when you find out what the issue are, let's say I start a convo with Shelly and I'm like, hey, how's business? And she's like, oh yeah, it could be better. Boom. I go to her, oh, okay, well tell me what could be better. What's stopping you from better, in quotation marks? I struggle a bit with lead gen. Gotcha. Well, I don't know how much you know about what I do, but I have this thing called the money method. It's specifically designed for people like you. It helps you generate leads online and make more money. It's what I use to make money for my business. Maybe we could jump on a call and talk about it. Oh, I'd love that. That'd be great. Great. Sales call booked in. It's as easy as that. And you got yourself a sales call. And then on that call, and that's a whole different conversation about sales and how you can, turn someone into a client. That's how we get ourselves people on the phone, because we want people on the phone. That's how we're going to close them, especially through social media. It's not just going to get done over the message. You need to have that verbal or visual contact. We'll talk about that in a sec. So what we aren't going to do in this message, just to be clear, what we're not going to do in this message is we're not going to sell. Again, we're not selling in this message. The whole idea is we want to get to know them a little bit better. Maybe they tell you a little bit about their business and what's going on, and you might give them some advice for free. Maybe you feel like they're not ready for a phone call right now. Give them some advice, get to know them. Create that trust between you and them. Add genuine value to these people, genuine value to the market. Build that credibility and that authority. Okay, so we're not doing any selling. Once you're on a call, this is where you can sell. Now we can sell. But still, before we sell, we still want to add more value, because they still enter this call probably thinking, oh, this guy's just going to sell me. This guy's just going to sell me probably. Right? They're probably thinking that. Some people might think that. Some people enter the call just thinking it's going to be high value and they're not expecting to be sold, but they will be sold. But the idea is we want to add more value. We want to create that human connection, because we'll build even more trust and credibility before we enter the close. All right? Now, give me a bit of a scale here. Who has trouble closing a deal? How does everyone go with sales? Everyone? Yeah? Just like this? Who reckons they're an expert salesman? Belinda, yes, nice. Kevin as well, nice. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to teach you how I close. Is anyone interested in learning how I close? Yeah? Thumbs up? Yeah? Can I get a clap if anyone wants to hear it? Let's do it. Louder if you want me to hear the close. All right, sick. There's two things you need to know. And then there's one question you need to ask. And you got yourself a new client. The first thing you need to know is how much does the prospect stand to make, save, or feel from working with you? Okay? How much do they stand to make, save, or feel? And if it is monetary, if they stand to make or save something, you want to find out exactly what that number is. What is that number per month? Maybe you charge monthly retainers. If you charge monthly retainers, you want to know how much they stand to make or save by working with you. A dollar figure. You want to know exactly what it is. You want to go deep, deep, deep. If they get a client, how many of those clients will refer more business to them? Then you can work out the lifetime value of the client, and you can get that number as high as possible. If it's feelings-based, if it's emotional-based, and Francis, this would be more you, so if it's more feelings and emotional-based, how badly do they want it? What do you want? What will you get by being fitter and healthier? Maybe you're happier, like more, you spend time more with the kids, you know, you can do that marathon that you're trying to do, you know, you create that significance that you're looking for, right? What is it that they stand to make, save, or feel, and get very, very specific about it? So this is what the conversation is around. There's three parts to the convo. You want to find out a lot about them, you want to add value, and in those two parts before the close, which is the third step, you want to work out what these two things are. So the first thing is, how much does the prospect stand to make, save, or feel? And the second thing is, how much does your service cost? You need to know this prior to the phone call.
Isn't that based on market demands, and based on if you have competitors and what they're charging, and you have to try and have a unique value prop? Because to say I could charge $1,000 an hour, let's say, but the market's not asking for that. So I've got to be careful of what the market asks, because then I'll see it being non-competitive.
What you need to know is how much does your service cost, right? And then you got to be able to work on the fly in the conversation, right? You need to know what the value is of your services. And if you're saying to me that your service is valued at $1,000 an hour, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, roughly.
Well, then that's what you go in at, because you've built that credibility already. They already know who you are and how you can help them. This conversation is just solidifying all of that. And you go in at $1,000 an hour. If they want to negotiate and you're willing to negotiate, then negotiate. Okay, I do. I negotiate, right? But I mean, that's the thing, right? Like in a sales conversation, it's like it's a to and fro kind of thing, right? And we need to be able to have that flexibility. But what I'm saying is that you need to know from a top line perspective how much you're willing to charge for your services. If you're willing to drop it down to $500 an hour, have that in the back of your mind.
Sorry, 1,000 a day. Sorry, I apologize.
1,000 a day, right? So then if they go, oh, look, I'll do I'll do $250 a day. You know that's too low already.
Yeah.
Just C-suites, because I've done sort of C-suite corporate IT stuff, particularly. There's no budget. So as long as you can show them why you're worth what you're worth.
Totally.
Bills get paid. The C-suite.
That's a good point. Yeah, totally.
Okay. Because we had a client yesterday who said to us, "Oh, you guys are very cheap. Raise your prices. I've never had that in my life."
That's great. Do it.
Okay, cool.
If you want to pay more, pay more.
Yeah, $2,000 a day. The third thing we need to do is ask a question. Once we've worked out those two things, this is gold, guys. This is absolute gold. Write this down. If I helped you make, save, or feel X, and I charged Y, would that be fair? If I helped you make an extra 15K a month, which is what we've been talking about, and I charged 5K a month, would that be fair? And it's tonality, guys. It's tonality. You're asking a genuine question. You're now no longer asking for the sale. You're just asking for a comment on the validity of the offer. How valid is this offer, do you reckon? If I was making you an extra 15K a month and I was only charging 5K a month, would that be fair? Hear how I'm bringing it, I'm not going, would that be fair? I'm saying, would that be fair? I'm asking a genuine question, human to human. They already know who I am. They have that emotional connection with me because they've seen my content, they've seen my sales page, my profile page. They've come and engaged with one of my videos. I've then messaged them. We've had like a little bit of a conversation, a little bit of back and forth over a few days, maybe a week. And then I finally got them on a phone call. And then I've connected with them in a human way on this phone call. And then I've added more value on this phone call. So they're like, oh my God, this guy's amazing. And I've told them, look, I can help you make an extra 15 grand a month. And I'm going to charge 5 grand a month. Would that be fair? Of course it's fair. The price of your product should always be less than the value that they stand to make from it, right? That's just business. That's how it works. Your products, whether it's emotional or monetary, what you can provide for someone is always comparable to the prices that you're going to charge. All right? If I helped you make an extra 15 grand a month, which is what we've been saying in this phone call, and only charged 5 grand a month, I mean, would that be fair? Yeah, totally, it would be fair. So you're either going to get one of these two kind of responses. They'll either say, yeah, I mean, totally, that would be fair. And then it's just a matter of going, awesome, let's do this. What's your email? Let's get started. Let's do this. Right? Or they're going to go, yeah, it'd be fair. But like, I've got other things to do. I don't know if it's the right time. And then that's when it's objection handling. You need to handle those objections. And I have a way of doing that as well. And if you want to learn more about that, let me know. But a lot of the times, because you've used the money method all the way up to this point, and you've already established that you're the guy or woman that can help them do their thing, and you're charging less than what they stand to make, more times than not, you've already established so much trust that they're going to work with you, okay? This is absolutely key, guys. If you haven't written this down, write this down right now. This is key. So what I want to do is I've created a little worksheet here, and I actually want you guys to utilize everything that I've just talked about. I'm going to be walking around the room and helping people, but I actually want you to have a think about next steps for you guys and how you can actually utilize this system to create results for your business. So can we get some music going, boys? So I've got a worksheet up here. Just go find a spot somewhere in the room. I'm going to be wandering around, and let's get the money method going for your business, shall we? Who's pumped?
I need to go, but
You going? Mate, he's message me. Yeah, let me know. Did you guys learn something about the business? Do you feel like you're going to do things differently? Who reckons they're going to go and maybe try some of this stuff? Yeah? Awesome. Cool. So this is the money method, right? And like I said to you, when I first implemented this method, it completely changed my business. Completely changed my business, because now I had a structure that I could follow that I would actually go from not having a prospect to having a prospect, gaining credibility and authority with this prospect, and then turning that prospect into a client. Okay, so this is how you can do it. So I want to give you a gift, because you guys have been so cool. You've been playing full out. I appreciate it. And I'm loving hearing about all the different businesses and stuff. So I have got a free 30-minute call for each of you, for anyone that wants it, right? So I've got little coupons here for a free 30-minute call. So come and grab these at the end. But Guys, I want to just go through quickly about how we can continue this conversation afterwards. Is it okay? Have I added enough value to be able to talk to you about how we can continue this convo? Yeah. Is that cool? Yeah. All right, cool. So I have an online course and a Facebook mastermind called the Magnetic Millionaire Academy. All right, now what we talk about in this academy is all about how to attract wealth. Like I said earlier, my thing is 80% of a successful business is mindset. If we can get our mindset right, if we're clear in our goals and we work through our blocks and we utilize manifestation to create results in our life, then we are going to get better results in our business, right? So in this course, I go deeper into the money method. What we've done today is only, if we look at this, it's only module 7. That's all we've looked at today. And we've just done the top. We've just scratched the surface of module 7. There's all this stuff that I like to talk about before we get to that will make this strategy even more useful and effective. Not only that, but there's more elements to this as well. You guys have learnt the money method in a way now that you can go out and use it and make money from it. But there's more. There's more that we can do. There's deeper levels that we can go. Okay? So this is just module 7. We've scratched the surface of module 7. There's still goals, blocks, creating a vision for the business. As simple as that. Do you know where the business is going to be in 12 months? If I asked you where's the business going to be in 6, 12 months, like what would your answer be to that? Would you actually have an answer for that? Once you have it, you work through the blocks, you manifest those goals, you create routines for yourself. What's your relationship like with money? If your relationship with money isn't that great, then you're not going to have money come to you. Okay, so we look at all of that, then we go into the money method and sales. I was talking to these handsome young gentlemen over here about how important sales is, not just in our business, but in all areas of our life. Convincing our girlfriend or boyfriend to go to dinner. What movie should we see tonight? That art of persuasion. If we can have that art of persuasion, a lot of things can happen for us in our life. Okay? So the Facebook Mastermind side of it is a weekly training session every single week. So I've created a community. It's not just the online course, because there is the online course aspect, but the Facebook Mastermind is where you start to talk to other people that are in your situation. Start to connect with them. I'm building a little community here. I'm putting resources in there all the time, videos to watch, cheat sheets, swipe files for emails, all sorts of stuff, and you get lifetime access to me through that group. You have any questions, queries, you put it into that group, I'm going to answer it. I'm in there every single day posting new stuff. Now, normally it's $1,500, but because you rocked up tonight, I have got a special offer of $497 AUD. I normally charge in USD as well, but I thought for the sake of tonight, we're all in Australia, so let's be adults here, let's be mature and charge AUD, all right? So, but that's for tonight only, okay? This is finishing at 11:59 p.m. tonight. And I just want you to remember two things. First of all, it's lifetime access. So if you utilize this technique for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you build a business, think about how that $497 cuts down every single year. If it adds even one sale to your business, would $497 be fair? Seeing some smiles. A few people picked that up. Commitment to results. So the whole reason I got the mastermind is because I don't want just people to come into this group and not use the, I have got a few people that are in the group and they're not actually using the techniques and they're not getting sales, right? I am certain that I can help each and every one of you make more sales in your business. What I'm concerned about is people coming in and not actually utilizing the content. So if you're committed, I would love to have you part of this. If you actually want to get results through this, I would love to have you part of this. And if you do commit tonight, I'll give you an extra 30 minutes on top of that free 30 minutes. So essentially you'll have a free session with me and I charge my sessions at $500 US. That's on top of getting lifetime access to the course and the Facebook Mastermind. Okay, so all up, you're looking at the online course, the Facebook Mastermind, that's valued at $1,500. It's $997 US, but it's about $1,500. Then you got the 30-minute coaching call with me at $500 USD. Total value is over $2,000, and my offer is $497. So if you guys connected with some of the content on here, you got some serious value. I know that I can help a lot of you make some money. and this is a good entry point for that. So if you want it, bit.ly.com/497, or just come up and talk to me, and we can have a conversation tomorrow about sorting it out. But did you guys learn something tonight? Are we all happy? We glad we came? Can I get a round of applause, please? Can I get all of you guys? You all showed up. You did really well. Thank you very much. Is there any questions about anything about the process?
How's your course delivered? Is it all online?
It's all online. So it's an online, there's about probably 20 hours of content in there. And it works through each of those modules that I talked about. And then in the Facebook Mastermind weekly, and Belinda's part of this, so she knows what it's all about. So the Facebook Mastermind, I'm constantly doing training sessions on different things. And you've been in a few of the training sessions. Are they super high quality?
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely, there you go. So yeah, so it's all about, like I said, commitment to results. I want to help people get results. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. I'm truly passionate about helping businesses grow. I love this stuff. So if you guys are interested, I'd love to have you guys part of it, okay? But if not, free 30-minute call, pick up your coupon on the way out, and let's have a conversation anyway. Let's just keep working, keep the conversation going. Cool? Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Very good. Let's get some music going, shall we?